Hey, Sunfish for Fish. Hey, how are you? How are you? Hello, everyone. How are you? So, what's going on, everybody? Anything special? Hey, how are you? Is anything special, everyone? Hey, Flo. Hey, how are you? RJC Outdoors. Hey, how are you? I kiss all over your shirt, Flo. When you kiss, when you come and get it, everyone hit that like button. Thank you, Flo. That's good. That's good to hear. You need to turn this TV down, please. Curtis. Thank you. Flo.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Hello from New York, Mac the Knife. Crowded stores and empty shelves. RJC. Hey, I'm new here.
That's what I said.
Welcome, RJC. Good to see you, bud.
That's what I said.
If you haven't hit the thumbs up already, please do. And please hit that red button and the bell over there so you know when we go live, when we have panels up here and other people on, and when we go live on the lake and going out shopping for toilet paper, Curtis. There ain't none. There ain't no toilet. I went in the other day. The frozen food was starting to clear out. Paper towels were almost going that day. They are going now. Toilet paper's going. Sanitizer's going. No body wash, one bottle. I got one last bottle of shampoo. There was a few dish soaps. I bet they're all going now because they're buying that up instead. Premier Health said all the alcohol's going on the shelves. Baby wipes are going. Frozen food's going. There wasn't no milk in Publix. Zero. Zilch. No milk. Water's going. I mean, that's just to name a few.
Can't.
I don't have a Roll King down here. You're taking the middle of
Everything. Toilet seat.
I'm not going now because you're not asking. You used to ask. You just do what you want.
I was about to ask you.
So take it off. Forget it.
I'm going to.
Pretty soon everybody's gonna be finding out now.
I need toilet paper.
See, they're already typing. I'm buying every roll they got, he said.
Who? Who? Who said that?
Closing it. The only grocery store they're closing in the state of Florida in normal hours so they can still see your friend. Get out of bed and go to the store. Thank you for the stopping by, Chewy. You wait till we type again. You work that before we type again.
Huh? What? What happened?
Dude. It's hard not being included.
What happened?
I'm not part of it. I won't be on part of it. I won't be on it. I'm not included, then I'm not included. I'll stay with you.
You are included.
I wasn't. I'm not asking anything anymore. What do you decide?
Huh?
What do you decide?
I was about to ask you.
You didn't. It was already done. There wasn't nothing. I wasn't asking anything. It's not the first time. He asks that every time he comes in here, perch or smell. I don't know why he asks it every time he comes in the chat. I can see asking it one time, but I don't know why he asks it every time he comes in. And I don't have a Roll King here. The Roll King is like
Who said it?
45-minute drive from here. Or an hour.
Who said that?
No, he always says perch or smell. Woodland does, and I don't know why. Every time, but he does it every time. You should have, I mean, we've asked it one time, you don't have to ask it again. You can't even catch smell. Smell, I ain't even seen them in the stores for years. Daddy used to buy them in a big bag, they're little tiny fish about the size of a shiner. And they fry them up in deep fryer and eat it. They're good, but you can't even find them in there. Are you talking to people?
I need to get me something. Cool stuff. Hey, how are you? Cool stuff.
You must be new.
You seen him on this live stream, Curtis? If you don't know Flo, go grab Flo. He's adult channel, huh?
Where you gonna grab Flo at?
What? We're good. What?
Where you gonna grab him at?
From his house?
What part of his body you gonna grab?
From his house?
What part of his body? So you go grab him.
Ha 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 ha. Keep it redneck. Hey.
Oh, that's Robert.
Oh, that's Robert.
Hey, Robert.
I don't know what he's doing. If you don't know Flo, go grab him up.
4 hours.
If you don't know, that Shiner guy, go grab him up. I know he's watching.
He's in bed.
He got the hammer and he's looking. Ow, you kicked me.
Hey, Gemma. How are you? Good to see you again tonight.
Curtis kicked me, you guys.
Cool stuff. Shoals Prospecting. Hey, buddy. You better watch what you're saying.
Come here, Curtis. So I can get me something to drink. What?
It's your chat tonight. You screwed it up. Tell them stuff that ain't true.
What? What's that pink stuff?
The drink mix.
Looks like pee in there. I'll mess with Curtis.
Looking out for she. What's he mean by that? Looking out for. So she can't. Nobody can even joke in this chat. He should know. He don't know enough to know when somebody's joking around.
What? Who's joking?
Dave's Backyard Chickens and Outdoors. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, how are you? Who's joking?
You were.
Dave, Flo just kicked your door. I just playing, Dave. Here, Curtis.
What?
So I can get me something to drink.
You come back and do it?
Yeah. Come here.
It's supposed to be your chat tonight. Gemma, hello. How are you? It's good to have you again tonight. Dave, good to see you too tonight.
I gotta get my medicine.
Wow. Francis, tell Curtis to make me a sandwich while he's up.
Huh?
I said, Francis, tell Curtis to make me a sandwich while he's up. A sandwich.
Sandwich? What kind of sandwich?
Doing okay, Robert. Thank you for asking. And hey, I'm good. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Gemma. Woodland and Cool Stuff must be the same person.
Hmm?
Woodland and Cool Stuff are the same person because he asks the same questions.
What, redneck?
No, Woodland and Cool Stuff is the same person because he asks the same questions.
Oh.
Don't make much sense. He doesn't really cause any trouble or any problems. He just keeps asking the same question over and over. Yeah, but it's I got back from doing some fishing. You did, bud? How'd you do, buddy?
Who?
A ham sandwich. Robert said he's come back keeping the redneck. Robert. Doing good, getting ready for lockdown here in Washington State. Oh my God, they're locking Washington down now. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they haven't locked Florida down then because we got the virus in Sarasota, we got it in Tampa, we got it everywhere. Caught a couple nice brim. They were in lockdown here. Oh, yeah, he don't really cause no problem. He hasn't trolled me or anything. I mean, calls in, send anything out of the way. He just says he'll say smelled or perch or something every time he comes in. He doesn't really cause a problem, but Fox at Outdoors. Hello, welcome. Good to see you tonight. They stopped gun sales and there's a 5-day waiting period on background checks. That doesn't make any sense. That contradicts each other. How can you have a 5-day waiting period and stop them? It's either one or the other. You got to, if they're stopped, you know, there's no 5-day waiting period. They're completely stopped. You can't buy one, period. If they're not stopped and you got a permit and you can still buy them in 5 days, and that's something else. But I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Tomorrow I'm going to go fishing for shad because that's what I'm going to use for catfish. Cool. Gemma, where are you from? Scotland, UK. Live in now, but from Newcastle. Oh, that's my buddy. No, I forgot his darn name. I know what Wandering Haggis is from Scotland.
Yeah, Wandering Haggis.
No food on the shelves. Yeah, they were keeping. They was the frozen food was going out the other day, but like I said there wasn't no milk at all. Eggs are going on the shelves too now. I've seen. Have you got this over on the other section, Francis?
No.
Oh crap! Because I can't mod or do anything over here. You can't do anything. I can't. Well, you got this set up. I can't do it. I can't even go to somebody's channel and check it out.
Nope.
Okay. I ain't really had nobody causing a problem tonight.
Who causing problems?
Well, they said something about trolls are coming in here, but there ain't really been no trolls. I ain't really had nobody causing no problem. Are you new, Fox at Outdoors? Are you new, bud? Be careful with haggis. Don't want to say too much in your chat. Oh. Good night, Hellbilly. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. We've been on panels together. I just don't. I just checked out your channel and said you didn't have no video. I mean, no videos, and only had 3 subscribers. That's why I was wondering, because I didn't recognize you.
Huh?
What state do you live in? Keeping a redneck? I gotta say, because some places cost me a lot to ship them. They're charging by the size of the box and the zip codes and all that stuff. Virginia, that shouldn't be too bad. I've been selling in most places like $23. The shirts are $25. Actually, the hat should be higher than the shirts, really, but because I could ship the shirts in a envelope, and I can't slip the hats in a bag. When you get paid, you want to order one? Okay, buddy. I got the camo ones. I got camo Mozzie Oaks with the green. Where's that hat at, Francis? It ain't laying here, is it? You ain't got one? Yeah, there's one. I got the camo ones, buddy, but also can get, like green, red, blue, ordinary colors. This is the camos. It's green on the back. It's got the adjustable thing, and that's the front of it. That's a regular Mozzie Oak hat. I got those, but I have to order them ahead of time because it takes like probably 10 days or so to get them printed up after I order them. Well, probably longer than that because they have to order them in. Then it's like a week after they get them in, so it takes about 5 days to get them in, 5 business days, and about a week to print them. Oh. Hey, CP Grand Outdoors, welcome. Oh, he changed his name. Cool. Okay, buddy. I figured that's what you want. I just wanted to show you. Yeah.
What?
Oh, Robert, keeping it redneck, wants a camo hat when he gets paid. He said, I guess I just need to order a few camo ones. If I can come up to extra money, just order a few because a lot of people's going to want them camo ones. I got a feeling that I can have them already ready to send out. I need to just place an order for like just a small amount, like maybe 5 or 6 of them, and go ahead and order them in. Because I got a call for another one too. Who else was wanting one? Somebody was. Hey, J-Dub. How are you tonight, buddy? Is that Moon Pie? Is that you, Moon Pie? Which one order a shirt?
Why?
Moon Pie should be in bed. Oh. I only got 8 thumbs up. Come on, guys. 8 people in the house. 12 people in the house and only 8 thumbs up. Somebody don't love me. Oh. That means 4 people didn't put the thumbs up. Those thumbs up help keep our ratings up and keep us at the top, y'all. Please try not to forget. Yeah, somebody forgot. I missed you that one night, Jimmy. You were supposed to come back. Where's Jeff at tonight? I done panels or whatever.
Let me call him.
I done panels. Need to text Rights Trapping and tell them we're on too, because they want to know. He's driving where? He's not back driving truck, is he? Well, I appreciate that, keeping it redneck. That's one thing. I'm really not making any money on this stuff. I'm not going to get rich off from it or nothing. I'm just doing it for the advertising, more or less, because I had people ask for them. So it's been a long time this channel's been going, and I never had any. And I had a few people asking me why I don't have them, and I wasn't really worried about it. I really wanted one for myself, but I wasn't really worried about it too much. So Jay's catfishing. Yeah, Fishing Trucker was waiting for you to come up on the panel that night. He was looking for you. We were both we was up. I think we were on a 6 or 7 hour chat that night. Shared you out. Jim has said thank you so much. Oh, I don't know. I got an individual store here in town to do mine. I mean, you can go on Teespring and make you up an account and have them. They don't cost you nothing that way, and they'll send them out for you, and you can make a little bit of profit. I just don't. I didn't ever set the Eminem. Welcome, buddy.
He did not answer.
Well, she called him, Cody. He didn't answer, so I don't know. See, that's the trouble. He wants to know when I'm on. He complained the other night because we didn't let him know. And I said, well, Mama Q texted you, and he goes, let me know. And she said he didn't answer the phone. Now I can't let him know if he don't answer. See, and then he hollers afterwards, why didn't I missed your chat? He said, I waited on you, so. Is he back driving truck again? Or what are you talking about driving? I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, I don't have it set up for panel tonight. I only get 20 hours a month, and I haven't started my panels yet this month because they restart on the 3rd, but I ain't used none of my hours this month yet. I haven't had a panel. He said he's at Walmart. But he's not been back. He's not released to drive truck again, is he? But I'll have to be doing the panels here for long. I need to advertise them ahead of time so I can get people to come here who wants to be on the panels. Every time I do the panels, sometimes they run almost the whole night and nobody comes up on them. So I don't like.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Well, I'll try to have her advertise it on the community tab. So, or something like that. Or well, if we set it up ahead of time. Yeah, I don't know. He said he was going to, he should be going to the doctor here for long. I think he said it was a 20 something. He's going to see if the doctor releases him or not. Then he said he's going to try to head down this way if they gave him a load down this way. 3 a.m. in the morning where she's at, Gemma said. Wow. Hi, how are you doing tonight? Just to let you know that I can't get into my old YouTube channel account, so I had to make a new YouTube channel. What the heck happened, Lewis? Hey, Mark! Oh, my Lord. Good to see you, buddy. You should be able to get a reset for your password or something, Lewis. I don't understand all that, but good to be here. I got to get you to come in one night when I do the panel, though, Mark. I don't have the panel set up for tonight. I wish I knew you was coming. I love to get Mark up on the panel, y'all. He's really Centroid. He's really good on the panel. But I appreciate you being here, Steve. I'm glad to have you back, bud. He don't make it over too much. I make it over to his a lot more than he makes it over to mine, but that's okay. He's more busier than I am. He's a busy man, so that's okay. Him and Steve, they do drone channels, y'all, and they're really good. Steve's over in the UK. He's partner, and they do drone talk, and it's a good channel, y'all. in my tablet, and I think I lost the password. Now I cannot get into my email. Josh, hello. See, Cody, you were on live, CP? You say you were on live? I didn't know you had a raid. I didn't even know you was on. I've done, but the problem is I cannot access my email. Can't you reset your email password too, Francis?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you go on something else and reset your email password? Francis said you can. My gosh, you've grown since last time I did look at there at 1.92K. Congratulations. That's called on the mark. Trying to get to on the road to the 2K. Yeah, it's going slow though, buddy.
Same hat.
But don't worry, I'm going to come back bigger and stronger than it was before in my new channel. Picked up you. What do you think about the GoPro drone? Picked up. Who you asking about the GoPro drone? You asking Mark Centroid? He would be the one to ask about the drones, not me. Thinks everyone was coming planning how long it was. Oh yeah, I got this from Walmart. They had it. You can do what for me, Cody? What are you talking about? I must have missed something. You have the hat. How would I do? I need to get cash and send it to you in the mail or what? PayPal.
Who?
You might have to, PayPal usually sometimes they charge me like $1.50 extra though. So, you know, you might have to, I don't know. So then the other day somebody sent me money, they charged me, I lost $1.50 for it because they charged me $1.50 extra. Oh, he just answered you up there above that, Jay's catfishing. He said, I don't know about the drones. I think they do cameras better, he said. Oh. Oh. Yeah, some people do that. Yeah, and they go on and it's for about like what 2 minutes and say, let's all go raid somebody. I've seen people do that. Yeah. When I send to you on PayPal, I guess I can use my card to send it to. Yeah, and I probably need to raise them things up like $1 or $1.50, Francis. I didn't think about that because people using PayPal. Because it's going to cost me like last time they charged me $1.50 on the fee for getting the money. I don't know why. Sometimes one person they did and one person they did. I don't understand that, but I don't like the GoPro drone. DJI is a lot better. Well, they're not supposed to unless it comes from a business, though. I have some people send me money on PayPal, give me a donation, and like on donations, and they don't charge me nothing. Not that I know of yet. Bait the hook. The beaches are not shut down. If a business pays you, you're supposed to they charge you, but because a couple people wanted me to do what do you call them, reviews on their stuff. Sent me an email from on that, and they sent me the money to PayPal to go and order something on Amazon, and they charged me a transaction fee because it's coming from a business. But Cash App, I haven't got that yet. I don't even know how that works. I don't know anything about Cash App. I heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. All our lakes and rivers are closed, and we're about to go on lockdown. Oh my God. Now you can't even go fishing. It's really getting bad. There's no toilet paper here. There's no paper towels. They're going. The milk was going in Publix, completely gone. Frozen dinners are going out. No eggs. The dish soap's going to be going. It's probably going now because the people buying it instead. There's no hand soap, no sanitizer, no baby wipes. The frozen dinners are going out. They're not going. A lot of the other stuff is going out, cleaning out on the shelf. Eggs were going. I don't know. DJI Inspire. I don't know what that is. Illinois has shut down all their state parks, so you can't hunt or fish. Oh my God. Well, they think you're going to give the coronavirus to the fish or something?
Corona fish.
Oh my Lord.
Something else, Curtis.
Well, I mean, heck, why shut down the fishing spots? I mean, how many people's launching their boat at the same time? I mean, were they going to give it to somebody else? I mean, we're in lockdown. We can't even buy milk. Oh my God. And the marinas are shut down and the restaurants are shut. Oh, see, I'm telling you what, if they're going to do it, then, oh my Lord. It's getting worse. Now I'm getting nervous. But how are you supposed to eat then? What are they going to do? Let everybody die from starvation so they don't die from the coronavirus, but they die from starvation and they can't wipe their rear end and they can't wash their hands.
You're something else, Curtis.
Well, it's true. You can't wipe your butt and you can't go get no milk. So you can't have a bowl of cereal and you starve to death and you can't wipe your butt at the same time. What are you going to cook if you can't go to the store? If you're shut down, you can't go to the store. You can't fish to catch you anything. You can't go to the store and buy anything. Are the fish going to have sex and catch the coronavirus? Keeping the redneck said. There ain't no place to trap around here, buddy. If you're on lockdown, you can't go out anyway. You can't cook if you can't get no food. You can't get no food.
Like 3 or 4 weeks.
What is somebody going to? What is somebody going to walk up and touch a deer and catch the coronavirus? I got toilet paper for sale. How much? For some HMU. You have to eat your dog. It might start looking pretty good, they said. Max, doctors were shut. Schools, taxi have stopped. Where I'm getting scared now. Hey, Nick. I don't got that much food here. I don't got that much toilet paper either. I don't got no more hand soap. The liquid hand soap. I don't have any. There wasn't any in the stores. I don't have any of that. Um, I don't know. I see on the marketplace a guy was actually selling toilet paper for $20 a roll. Oh my lord! Think somebody will buy it?
Check your email.
Check my email for what? What am I checking it for? I don't think you're gonna be awards clothes. I don't think there'll be any clothes detergent in there. I don't think there's gonna be anything. You're gonna start using everything else for soap. That's what I'm thinking. It's not gonna be anything. The hospitals are only accepting people 70 years and older. Oh my lord. What if you? I guess you have to show ID. That's a bad thing. I was gonna say I can try to look 70 and I can talk like I'm 70. Hey, I'm a grandpa, man. Oh my goodness. Ship out something. Bait the hook shipping service. My ex looks like the walking coronavirus. Did you check the? I don't know what he's supposed to be sending us, Francis. I don't know what he's talking about. Check email. You see if there's something in the email? I'm a leader among the nuts. I'm in the head cashew. Oh, shoot. Damn, I just realized I didn't even look over there. We got 19 people in the chat. That's the most I've had. Well, I want to thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. A lot of times I lose everybody at this time late at night. I like to go on earlier because it seems like I don't get that much of a crowd, but that's the most I've had in here holding, I think, for a while. I've had 16 a few nights and 14, but that's really good. I appreciate that. I ain't got much water left either because there wasn't any in the stores. They had one I think it's like might be a quart bottle left, and I just bought it. I don't know how much it even was. I just grabbed it. Every time I say brag about and thank everybody for how many people you got, I always notice it drops. I don't know why that is. I guess they don't be like being thanked, I guess. I had 19 and went to 16 as soon as I said it. Isn't that something? Now I dropped another one since I said something. I guess they're playing with me.
They all love you.
Well, I went from 19 to 16. Everyone home on their computers. My views are up 500% right now. They reckon Europe is going to get it the worst. Even say here, if you get caught hoarding hand or kissing the police can detain you, put you in quarantine. Shared you out on Facebook. Thank you. And that stuff ain't no good bait to hook. That's no good. That's bad.
What?
He said he sent us something, an email about YouTube, Fox at Outdoors said.
I don't see it.
I seen a thing that 50% of the country of the USA will be
Is it
contaminated.
these are him? I don't see anything.
Who's that talking?
That's Mama Q.
That ain't her name.
That's Mama Q.
Bye, Cody. Hurry back. I don't see nothing about YouTube. I didn't see a thing about YouTube. Nowhere says anything about YouTube. Let me see this a
It's
minute.
about that right there, but I don't see nothing.
Well, that ain't about YouTube though. It's full of subscribe thing. There's nothing about YouTube on here. Not one thing that says anything about YouTube. Don't say anything about YouTube. Nothing on there says anything about YouTube. Just put a deer. I got a pond and woods we got here. There's nothing about YouTube. I got a picture of a fish, and that's the only thing I got. I didn't get nothing else.
It says in the spam.
I got a picture of a fish, but I didn't get nothing about YouTube.
Huh.
Yeah, I've got my what do you call it? Super chat down at the bottom. But I don't really get anything on it. I think I've only got one super chat or two the whole month. Not really make anything out. But you said something about YouTube. There's nothing about YouTube on there. Still never got nothing about YouTube. YouTube YouTube is so complicated these days, like especially like the analytics. But I'm glad there's channels in here like y'all's because I really enjoy watching you guys' channel very much. Thank you. Yeah, that classic is going away the end of this month or before, and it's easier to navigate, a lot nicer. But they're taking it away and making us use the other one. I can't even find half the stuff on the other one, so it's going to be rough. He's drinking all the water up.
No.
It was lovely talking to you, Rattletrap. I'm going to get off and go to bed very later. I appreciate you, Gemma. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Tim.
Zappy.
I seen you over to Premier's earlier, Bait the Hook. Oh, I appreciate you being here. It's a pleasure having you, Gemma. Great to see you. Yeah, I got running water, but I don't drink that water out of the faucet. It tastes nasty. Hey, Kevin. Shaw's prospecting still waiting. Running water. Yeah, I don't drink the water out of the faucet, though. It just don't taste that good. I just can't hardly go that water in the faucet. I told the city it tastes like sewer water, and they said, "Oh, our water is one of the best quality waters there is." I said, "Why does it taste like it come out of a toilet then?" Well water's better, yeah, if you got good well water. Yeah, you don't want to drink this water. That, of course, it's got the chlorine in it. I don't know. It just ain't. Yeah, I don't want to. City water is not that good a quality, I don't think. Even my house is in the county, but it's still got city water.
I think that one's a...
Thank you, Kevin. Ooh, I want city water too, but I don't like just sitting water. It tastes like fish.
Sappy?
Once in a while, they used to open up the fire hydrants and flush the water out. It would taste a little bit better for a little while. Then it goes. I don't know. I don't think so. Not this here. I can't drink that water out of the faucet. Some of the bottled water I don't like either. The Zephyr Hills water is good water. It tastes good, but I wonder if you order stuff online if they're out too, though, or you can't get it shipped to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can you order toilet paper and water online?
Toilet paper online.
Or can you get it shipped to the store and be the first one to get it when it comes on? They save it for you in the back. I mean, I don't know. Like from Walmart, and go pick it up. Nope, what? Deer Park water is good too. It's a natural spring water. We buy Deer Park water all the time, and it's good for you. I drink it all. I don't see that only in those 5 gallons. The Deer Park, I haven't seen it. They have it in the 5-gallon ones. Some places you can get it for the cooler things, but that's what I should do, Francis. Plug that old thing I got in back out there and go fill them 5-gallon bottles up with one of the machines and fill them up full of water and have water.
You can.
Online is all toilet paper and water. Every place can't be. If they're out, then how are they going to send it in the stores? If Walmart don't have any in the warehouse to send to the stores, and to ship out, how are they going to send it to the stores? This is getting ridiculous. And nobody cares about the other person. I seen somebody today said I think it was in a live chat, said they had 2 packs of toilet paper. She bought them both. I mean, they won't leave one for somebody else and think about the other person. Everybody only thinks about themselves. Last time I bought toilet paper, right before this really got bad, they must have had 20 packs in there, I reckon. I bought 2, I think, two on 6 or 8 packs or whatever. I didn't buy it all. I could have bought it all. If I had went out and used my Maxima card out, I could have bought it all, but I didn't. And I heard on TV, or I think it was TV or Facebook, said nobody cares what the senior's supposed to do. They're going in the stores and they have no food. These elderly people are standing there looking, they're walking on a cane and stuff, and they can't hardly go, and they have nothing to buy to eat, and they can't hardly go, and nobody's thinking about them when they buy everything up what they're going to do. And you know what's going to happen? I went in a restaurant the other day, and he had 3 rolls of toilet paper sitting on the back there, but you can't take it out of there because somebody can see you carrying it. But what's going to happen. Somebody's going to wear coats or wear something they can get up in their shirt and start taking the toilet paper out of the restaurants. Well, the restaurant's going to close their bathrooms up, thank God, none, because those 3 rolls sitting on the back of the toilet the other day in a restaurant I was in, and one on the roll. And I mean, anybody could have took it, but they'd see you taking it. But I mean, anybody could have took it, I guess. Well, some woman's got a purse. Of course, this is the man's room. If someone's got a purse, or maybe she could just sneak in the man's room and put one down in her purse and then take it, go out the truck and like she's doing something, and then go back to the bathroom again, get another roll, and they're never going to know it. If she got a big enough purse, I mean, to stick a roll down in. A lot of women carry small purses, but I'm just saying, here, don't think about that either, too. But we only get what we need, but we don't buy the whole store out. We buy what we need, and we have. Which funny because I went in this store, dollar store, and they had, like I said, probably 30 rolls of toilet paper and 30 packs. Some of them were 6 rolls, some of them were 4 packs. They had the Angel Salt, they had the store brand, they had a couple other ones, and I bought the cheapest ones because some of them were more expensive. And next day I went back, there wasn't any, but there was plenty in there that day. Then when I went back the next day, they said they got a truck in that day, and they said it was all going the same day they got the truck. So, and they're not even scheduled to get any more milk till Friday, somebody told me, and they wasn't scheduled to get any anything. I mean, I just don't know. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace sold 2 4-packs of toilet paper. See, that's what's going on. They're just buying to resell. 2 packs of toilet paper for $65. I guess I should have bought it all the other day. Stuff my clothes. Somebody wants some. Yeah, I got some, but I can't. I don't know. I can't be mean like that. Even if I sold it for $10 a pack, I paying $5 a pack for it. So I mean, even before this started, I was going down and buying the mega rolls at Walmart, 15. I think it's 15 in a pack or whatever. I buy the big packs anyway because it's cheaper. Walmart's closed from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. I wouldn't think anybody's going to. I don't know. That would be a little leery meeting people to buy toilet paper. Somebody's got to either come to your house or you got to meet them somewhere to sell them 2 packs of toilet paper. And somebody might, when you go up there to meet them, they might grab the toilet paper and say, "I'm not giving you that for you." You call you something and just take the dang stuff. They say, "You're not going to screw me over." You get people mad. I don't know. That'd be a little, I don't know, a little leery. Walmart's out of food stuff. They're going to. Sure. See, what I'm thinking though, um, the way I looked at it, I really should have bought more probably because you're going to use it sooner or later. It ain't like something that's going to expire. Toilet paper don't expire, so I should have bought.
Yes, it does. It does too, expire.
No, it don't. Toilet paper ain't gonna go bad. You can leave that sitting there for a year or two and it won't go bad. What I'm saying is I should have bought more because you're going to need it eventually anyway. You got to have it anyway. You're going to use it, so it ain't like you're buying something that's going to go bad or go to waste. So it wouldn't hurt, but you can only buy so much if you got so much money. You can't spend it all on that. And are people going to, I guess people, somebody said, well, now everybody should have mostly stocked up so they won't buy anymore. Maybe you can get some. I don't believe that either because here's what's going to happen. Now they're doing it like they do them toys a long time ago, the Elmos and stuff, and they stocked them up and then sold them for double price when they know something's going to be hot, where they can make a bunch of it off on eBay. People still going to go out there and buy it just so they can sell it for more, which ain't right. So you still ain't going to be able to get any. Do you like it when people swear? I'm just asking because I don't know. I never heard you swear. That's not yet, anyways, on here. Oh, I have. I have a few times. One night when I get trolls got me so aggravated, there must have been 20 of them come in one after the other. See, I run my channel pretty clean. I had a couple other people come in on panels. They cuss, and some people cuss in the chat. But I've been over in some today, and I've been some the other day, and every other word out of some of the people that have live chats is MF or F this. Every other word or two they say. I mean, that's just their way of talking, their language. That's just the way. But I really don't like that. But you can't, that's just the way they run their rooms, and they don't seem to care. But I think, and I don't get big crowds. So I don't know why. Um, I guess a lot of people don't like the clean chats. Maybe I don't. Maybe they like that better. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people drink on their chats and get really rude and vulgar on there. I just see. I went clear down to 8 people now. I had 19 earlier. People don't stay in here. I don't pack my panels out, even though I run a good clean channel. I still don't keep it packed out. I mean, I should have 40 or 50 people in here. I mean, due to the fact what kind of channel I run, but I don't. And I should have more ladies hanging out in here due to the fact it's clean. But He said he don't swear at all. I don't think anybody cannot swear at all. Sometimes somebody has an old saying, some things will make a preacher cuss, and I don't know. I think if somebody hits their finger with a hammer, they're going to say something. Some people say son of a biscuit, or somebody will say motor scooter, or something to keep them saying the actual word. Uh, well, this friend you're talking about, what are they? They cuss a lot. You're talking about the one you're talking about. What's the channel about, or they cuss a lot, or what? Oh, yeah. I had one guy come on the panel one night, and he was cussing a lot, and I've had a lot of them cuss in the chat too, and they're used to it. And I think that's why some of them don't come back, because somebody got on them in here for cussing in the chat and saying stuff in the chat. And they're used to doing it because everybody else lets them do it in the other chat, so they don't want to come back in here due to the fact they think people's being too hard on them. I'm a moderator, some of them are hard on people. And that's why I don't like making a lot more moderators, because some people don't know what I want in the chat. And people are blocking people and timing them out and everything like that, when they don't really do that much. And people are making people mad by telling them not to cuss in here. And you really can't run somebody else's mouth and what they really say. If you tell people to cuss, and you're going to lose people in the chat. So, and then they won't come back anymore. And the person that they said that to that night hasn't been back since. But I see him in other chats, so I don't know if maybe he won't come back because somebody told him not to cuss in here. Because everywhere else he cusses and they don't say anything to him. And you said you're going to come back and run this, and you ain't been back since. So I sit down. Man, we really dropped now. Woo. Is everybody going to bed on me or something? Well, I told you about getting on late, Francis. If there's trolls like to start trolling, you don't want to make your mad, because I'm getting ready. As soon as I come see you, that's how I get them. Put me, hardly get my channel grandma on here. Grandma. If you, Is this dog on the microphone that I'm using on myself and it's messing up? I'm talking into it. Oh man. I wonder why a lot of stuff you type don't make any sense sometimes. It's like a repeat over. I have to, some of it I can't make out what it is. It just don't, like this one up here. If I read this, you tell me, it says, but if you tell me on here what you need, these done, when I troll comes up on here, then I'll do it. Get it done. Give me to get it done. I'll get it done. So it says it 3 times. So that's confusing because I don't understand. What y'all really think about this coronavirus? Do y'all think that the government is just making it better than they think it really is? No, I don't think that. I think it's for real, and I think it's awful. And I don't know. It's going to end up killing a bunch of people, and it's going to be a mess. I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't like it. I'm nervous. Here's another one. It says the way in this microphone. I think the phone needs a R dunk in the shower. Well, phone is not waterproof. But if you're on lockdown, how do you get food? How do you get something to eat? What do you do when you're out of food? What do you do for toilet paper? What do you do for stuff? You have to have something to eat. If you're on lockdown, you ain't gonna be able to get no food. So what are you gonna do? Starve to death? Because you can't. So you're not gonna die from the coronavirus. You're gonna die from starving to death. And how do you feed your animals? Animals don't understand when they don't have nothing to eat. They don't understand. They don't think like we do. And some people's animals get abused anyway, and people would rather feed themselves than feed their animal. They would leave their animal go and not and I've seen people in the stores buy a 24 pack of beer and the kid asks for a candy bar or a pack of gum. They tell them they don't need it. We don't need the beer either. So, I mean, I'm just saying, people's going to keep buying that beer. People's going to keep buying that beer. If their dog don't have any food or they don't have any food in the house, their family doesn't, they're going to keep buying their beer and they're going to keep buying their cigarettes. I'm just saying, it never stops on that. They're not going to stop. Trust me, every time I say something, it says microphone. I want to talk politics because everybody's got their own views, and you can't. My daddy taught me years ago: don't talk about politics and don't talk about religion because you can't win. Nobody's going to agree with you. So, but a lot of them out there running now, they ain't no good either, and they're socialist, and a lot of them want to take your Second Amendment rights and all that. You better watch who you vote for. At least Trump supports the Second Amendment. At least he says what he feels and what's true, and he speaks up. And he's done a lot for the country. They didn't do nothing for the country when they had Obama in there. Nothing got done. The healthcare system got messed up. I'm just saying. There's something about all of them you don't like, but think about the 2 old guys that are running now. They're way up there in the Democratic Party, and they're not no better. So I don't watch drag racing. I love dirt car racing and NASCAR racing. Max, stop him, Francis.
Max?
Teach him out fishing. I don't know. Anyone with a 401, if he wins the election, Trump does. The guy out here makes rods got a rod made says Trump 2020 on. He said he was going to give it to him. The guy that makes the custom rods out here. If I don't know, he said, or else he said he would sell it. I guess if he don't win, I don't know. It's a beautiful rod he made up. So I don't know how he's going to do that or get it to him, but from Florida there. But anyone with a 401 or retirement plan should be worried about the stock market. Trump does it, but as a president now, I don't condone him. He's celebrating them right now. So. I don't think you're going to get anybody any better this year, though. No matter who gets in, I don't think you're going to get anybody any better, though. It'll be worse if nothing else. It won't be any better with any of the other two that's up there high. Hillary, Joe, or Bernie, or any of those ain't going to be any better, or any of those bunch. Obama wasn't either, so. Clinton wasn't a good president. There ain't a lot of them. It was a good president, so we ain't going to have. My daddy always taught me majority rules. You know, whoever picks, you have to live, and you have to love your president if you don't love him or not. That's what Daddy always taught me. If you didn't vote for him, you have to love him because they're what everybody picked. You have no choice anyway. So. There's one of those Democrats said they wanted to take the Social Security away, so they won't have that when people retire. They said they're going to cut government cutbacks or whatever. They said that includes Social Security, Medicare, and all that. So what are you going to do with the older when you're going to retire? You're going to have, and that was either Biden or Sanders said that. So that was right on there where they said it. I heard it. So I mean, there you go on that. And then what about your guns? So you got to think about all that. Who you vote for. So if you don't know the background on them, you better watch who you vote for, because you might not have anything. If you got somebody that supports Second Amendment and supports the Medicare, Social Security, and all that, for when you retire, you better keep them in there or vote for them. Man, we're dropping people for some reason. It's dropped 2, made to 6. Where's everybody going? Where's my water at? How did I lose my whole water? Is that my water over there?
This is mine.
Well, I had mine sitting here.
I don't know.
I brought it over here with me. I disagree with you on that one. You're my friend, but I disagree with you on that. He's not trying to take Social Security. He gave everybody a raise this year, and Obama didn't give raises for 2 or 3 years. And he's not trying to take, he supports Social Security, supports the Second Amendment, and he does support that. But Biden or Bernie Sanders, I can't remember which one, don't. And they're socialists, so. Yeah, there was a few years where nobody got anything. When Obama was in, nobody got no raises or nothing. I can't remember I think was it Reagan or there's been some good presidents. Reagan was a good president. They shot him. A lot of the good ones got shot. That's the thing. There was one year when they gave air conditioners away and they gave a stimulus package. It wasn't when Obama was in there. It was when somebody else was in there, and they had a good president that year. Everybody and people got extra money they could go out and get. It was nice. Nah, I don't know about that either, because you got a lot of people that's going to cause a lot of deaths and stuff too, though. You got to think about, what about all the potheads that just want to smoke it for fun? You got people who are going to get stoned out. There are going to be people on the roads driving cars, people that are crazy killing people because they're stoned out and they overdose and smoke too much of it. No, you got to have some kind of regulation on it. For pain, it's okay. Just to be using it for the hell of it, no. Because you got potheads that don't have no pain or nothing. They just want to use it just to get high on.
Savvy.
And I hurt every day, and I got pain, and I don't even get no CBD or whatever you call it. My friend Flo gets it in the bottle. He says, put a few drops. It's $100 a bottle, though. I can't, I get no help at all because of all these people that abused the pain pills and sold them to everybody for $5 and $6, $10 a piece when they were getting the hydrocodones and stuff. They ruined it for everybody else. So I'm not happy about that. People pass them into their buddy and give them a pain pill when they're supposed to be for them. They're supposed to have 2 a day, but they give one of them to their friend.
Annette and her son's passing drugs around.
Yeah, there was somebody, we had a friend, her and her son was passing the stuff back and forth in the car, the smoking dope and stuff, and passing it back and forth. Well, they had an accident, and she had to get a plate in her head. She just died a while back, 50 years old. I'm saying the people smoke it, get too much, and they don't function right, and then they hit somebody in a car. I'm not saying it kills them. I'm saying it causes them, or people go off from being too loony from doing too much because they don't have a regulation on it. They overdose on it themselves, not hurt themselves, but it causes them not to think right, or they can't operate a motor vehicle right. If you need it for pain, there's nothing wrong with that. If you need it for pain, that's fine. I'll take it too if I could get it and I hurt and it would help me. I'll take it too, CBD. But that's the only thing I'm going to use it for is because I'm in pain. Well, that makes people mad, though, bonehead assassins. I had a friend that said that years ago. How come people get food stamps that drink beer and smoke cigarettes? All they got to do is stop smoking their cigarettes and stop drinking the beer, and they won't need food stamps. They'll have plenty of money to buy food. Boy, did he make a bunch of people mad saying that, though. You can't say that to people that does it because you piss them off, bonehead. I mean, it's true, but you can't tell them that because they want to do what they want to do. Good evening, Jake. And like I said, I've seen many people buy a 24 pack of beer and tell their kid they can't have a pack of gum or cigarette or candy bar. They don't need it.
I started that. I just blame her.
They don't tell them they don't need a candy bar. I mean, I felt so bad behind him before. I felt like him saying, "Can I give him the money for?" But I figured the guy was just a butthole and he wouldn't let me do it. So, can I give him the money for it? Can I buy it for him? There was a mother reaching in her purse. A little kid wanted a gumball one day, and they couldn't find no change. And I just got a quarter on my pocket and paid for him a gumball. She said, "Tell him thank you." She said, "That's so sweet." I said, "Well, I know everybody's a kid; they don't understand." But that little part about if you can't, why do you part about the food stamps and you buying beer and cigarettes? That's true because if you quit smoking, and you quit drinking, then you wouldn't need food stamps because you'd have plenty of money. Look what beer costs. Look what cigarettes cost. Followers back. That's true, but you make people mad if you tell them that. So you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what I can have and what I can't have. But I mean, you make people mad. But it is true. It is what it is. I mean. But all the people that say that are the people that don't smoke or drink. The people that smoke or drink, you can't tell them that because you make them mad. And see, I don't smoke and I don't drink either one. Never have. If I'd done that, I wouldn't even be able to make it. Price of cigarettes, price of beer. I never have. That's why I've got along as good as I have because I use my head. I never have done that. And I don't do pills because I don't have any pain pills because everybody ruined that by passing them around and selling them. I don't have any pain pills. I have to buy pain pills over the counter, the ones with caffeine and acetaminophen in to try to kill my pain when I get bad pain. And then it tears my stomach up because of the caffeine and acetaminophen and aspirin in it. I don't have anything for pain. The only thing I take is my stomach for acid, my Nexium. That's the only thing I can take because I can't get anything else. They won't give me nothing else. And I hurt every day. I don't tell everybody all my problems. So I don't sleep good at night because I hurt. Well, I never talk about it. You never hear me complain on here. Got kind of off track tonight because I usually, like I said, I don't even talk about none of this stuff. I usually try to laugh and cut up and tell them joking around in here. I don't talk about this kind of stuff. Wheeling, West Virginia joke. Oh, that's funny. You don't remember that, Jake? Crappie are starting to hit pretty good here in Indiana. Wow. They're going to be quitting down here if they haven't already because we got hot weather now. It's way up in the mid 80s. They're not going to be biting anymore. The specks, they call them down here in crappie, are oh, you don't remember it all, Jake? Okay. A guy told another guy, he said, "You know what the hardest job I ever had was?" He said, "Wheeling, West Virginia, across the Ohio River."
How about that one joke you told, what's his name, Jason? It's funny. Jason Mercer.
Oh.
I want to see what they think.
Yeah, but you got to live in Florida for that one. I wonder if Don wouldn't fall for that though, because he wouldn't drive toward Orlando. He'd say, "No, I got too many hours in Publix. I ain't gonna leave." He'd say, so you couldn't fool him with that one. And Vince wouldn't do it either because he'd say, "No, I'm gonna keep to what I'm doing." He wouldn't do that. He'd say, "No, I make good money." So you couldn't get either one of them on it. We could try to pull it on Willie. You think Willie drive to Orlando for $75 an hour, Francis? You think he'd drive that far? I'll have to ask him that then. I don't know if he'd drive 50 miles to get $75 an hour or not. The folks over in Kentucky were so excited when they started building that bridge over to Indiana. They couldn't wait to swim over in the shade. Yeah, they're gonna swim under the bridge, huh? Pretty good for a weekday trap. 21 thumbs up. Yeah, Vince, I didn't get on there till 10. It was after 10 o'clock. See, 11:50. It's about 10:20 when I got on here. I think something like that. So it ain't been that long. A little over an hour and a half. We hadn't even been on 20 more minutes till we get on 2 hours. I had 40 against them again the other night, though. 50 one night, so I ain't gonna make it tonight though. I might probably won't even make 30 tonight. Throat's dry. Pollen level's so high down here. Oh, what? There was no, they're not over there. Huh. I don't want to see down my can of nuts I had. There may left in them anyway. That'll make me cough more with this salt, though. Oh, bonehead. Good night, buddy. Thanks for being here, bud. Hate to see you go, but later, broadhead. Broadhead. I like that. Yeah, I don't really like discussing religion. I mean, not religion, but politics. Well, if you dislike somebody and somebody else likes them, then you get kind of cause an argument. I don't want to lose a friend over talking about which president or something like that. We don't agree with people. Sometimes they get aggravated, and I'd rather not even talk about it. I'd rather keep my friends. I don't want to make nobody mad. People on here mean more to me than who I like or dislike. Because there's a lot of people who don't like the president, and there's a lot of people who do like him. A lot of people say he's going to win again. A lot of people like him. A lot of people don't. He's got a hell of a lot of people that do. So I mean, you ain't gonna please everybody. I mean, I got 4 or 5 friends just love him to death. I got a couple that don't. So we're still friends. But these ones that love him, you ain't gonna tell them no different. And the ones that don't, you ain't gonna change their mind either. So that's why I started to stay. I don't even register as either way because I just stay in the middle because that way I don't have to worry. I can choose either side, whichever one's the best. If a Democrat's the best, I'll vote for them. If I think they're the best, if it's probably the best, I'll vote for them. I won't say it's true every time, but most every year I've seen the Republicans are usually the better. It's been true the other way a few times, but it seems like most of the Democrats want to take the Second Amendments away. There's a few of them that haven't, but Biden's going to take after Obama because he was his vice president. He believes just like him. So, and I don't see how he's up as high as he is because a lot of people didn't like Obama. So that's all I'm saying. Because I listen about who's going to back up our Social Security, our Medicare, and our Second Amendment rights. That's three things I go on right there. A lot of people are saying that, Jake. A lot of people are saying. I'm not going to argue either way because I've seen a lot of good he's done. I mean, a lot of people don't like him because he tells it how it is and his attitude, but that doesn't mean he's bad. And I never seen anything about him cutting stamps because stamps are much like Social Security, and I know he's for Social Security. I know he's for Medicare. So. And I don't believe he's trying to take anything from the United States people because he's trying to build a wall and keep the other countries out of here. He wants to give to this country and the people here. He's not trying to send everything overseas and let everybody in here to take our things. See, most of these people from other countries are not going to vote for him, though, because he wants to keep them out of here and deport a bunch of people. So all them ones from the other countries are going to vote against him. So he might not make it because of that. Too much salt. Dang. Yeah, I like going out in the woods. I just ain't crazy about trap. I like to go out in the woods and stuff. And I love fishing. But I'm not, I don't know. I'm about to get him getting their drink.
Your outdoors channel, Curtis?
Yeah, we're outdoors channel. I love hunting. I ain't saying about anything. I just don't.
Who's talking about outdoors channel?
I like hunting, but depends on what it is. I need something else to drink. Another bottle of this because.
Alright.
I got those peanut salt in the holes on my throat and it's sticking. They won't worse down. What are you, Jake? Mostly a trapping channel?
I don't know about these.
You fish too, don't you, buddy? You don't know where my things are at, though, do you?
Huh?
My packet of stuff.
Packwood stuff?
Trap a lot. I thought you did. I just don't like killing anything. That's me. I got that from my mom. My mama loved. She was like on the deers. My brother always hunted deer, so hunting's in my family. My daddy squirrel hunted. So it's in my family. But I just don't like hurting anything else that's going to be ate or something. I just don't like just drink a bunch of it that way.
Hey.
Oh. How was your weekend and how was Francis's birthday?
Who said that?
I don't know. I don't know how her birthday.
We went to a funeral.
She had to go to that funeral the morning of her birthday. And I told her I'd give her, well, actually Thursday. She was helping me a little bit do something. So I took her out to lunch, dinner, I should say. So we had to go to that funeral on her birthday. She wanted to fish. We didn't get to fish. And Thursday, I didn't count Thursday, but I actually took her out Thursday too because I told her, because she was helping with something and I wanted to let her know I appreciate it. I wasn't planning on going out Thursday. I was planning on eating at my house, but I asked her if she wanted to go someplace and eat. And I told her Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday I'd give her for this weekend, but she really didn't do anything Sunday and she didn't do anything today. So I don't know. Well, see, my daddy used to do that too. The groundhogs were tearing up the farmers' fields where they couldn't mow and putting big holes in them, so he'd go shoot groundhogs. And of course, the groundhog kind of lost his life for nothing because they left them lay there because nobody saves groundhogs for their hides or anything. But they were doing them, the farmers wanted it done because they were tearing up their fields. And then the crows would eat the corn all up in the farmers' fields, so daddy would shoot the crows. But that was to save something else, so it wasn't. But they didn't suffer because when daddy hit him with that 30-06 or 222 or whatever he was using, they died instantly. They didn't suffer or nothing. So, I mean, when he shot them, they were gone with one hit. So they never even knew it.
It's okay, Jake. From Jake.
I know it sucks going to funerals. My grandpa passed away from New Year's and I have to spell heartbroken. My dad told me about it. I didn't go to his funeral. I was going. Just too scared to go.
What is that commercial? Who are you talking to?
Oh, yeah. The white woman comes out. What are you wearing, Jake? Jake from State Farm at 3 a.m. or whatever time it is. This was a sad, all funerals are sad, but this one was extra sad. Here's the reason it was really sad, because this guy served in Iraq. And the other places overseas in the military. Made it through all that. Never got killed, never got shot, never got hit, never got hurt. Had 3 kids, 36 years old. Good looking guy. Very nice personality. Give you the shirt off his back. Come help you when nobody else. When my dog died, and I was here crying, he come dug my hole to put my dog in. Nobody else will do that. If I lost a dog today, I wouldn't have nobody to come do it because he's gone. He was 36 years old with 3 kids, and he died. That's what made this funeral extra sad. He said he's wearing khakis, but I know everybody goes to funerals, but I go. to some, but that one just like a
khakis. Oh shoot!
Three little
That
kids.
sucks.
A little girl ain't very old either. The little girl ain't very old. How old do you think she is?
About 3 or 4.
That's it? 3 or 4, she said his little girl is. It ain't been too many years ago she had her 3 or 4 years ago, and little boy's probably what, 5 or 6, and the other one's maybe 8 or something, maybe. Probably.
Like that. 8 or 9.
I don't know. And the guy liked to fish and caught a lot of bass and liked to hunt too, and just a nice guy. And he was a good looking guy. I mean, nice, clean cut and very nice personality, always joking, prankster, laughing, cutting up, help you with anything.
No fighting.
The people took a picture of him, the kid standing in front of his coffin. It was closed, had a flag over it. I took the flag off. They took a picture of the kid standing there, and it just is what makes it, like I said, really sad is because of the 3 kids, because he's 36. He wasn't a butthole, like, like some people are. He was a good guy. He would help you do anything. Some of the people that are mean and cruel and go out and rob banks and rob stores and hold up people and rape people and carjackings and all this, they live to be 80 years old. It just don't seem fair. Made it through Iraq, made it through all the wars, and then die like that. That's what makes it sadder. It would be sad enough if he didn't have the kids. It would be sad enough if he didn't make it through the war. I mean, if he had never served in the war and made it through that. And if he didn't have kids, it would still be sad just because he's so young and he was a good looking guy and he'd do anything for you. That would be just enough right there without all the other. But since all the other on top of it, it's really bad. Yeah, I've been sitting like this for so long though. I was 1800 something, and I went up to 1911, and I went back to 1904 or something, and it just keeps going up and down. And I can't get up this time. It just won't. It just staying hanging around that same number. It just ain't moving very fast. It just is, when you get that far up, so many people's got you, and it's hard to find people that don't already have you. I can't understand how people get 6,000 and 8,000. I don't know where they get them from because I can't get them.
These pollens gets to me, Curtis.
Yeah, the oak pollen's up, and some of the other things are up right now.
Yeah, we want to do a giveaway to 2K.
Yeah, I was talking about that the other night. They said, you're a fishing channel. And somebody came in here and said, don't worry about what everybody else wants. You give away what you want. That's why I stopped giving away. I got people coming here and say, I don't fish. What you going to give me if I win or whatever? People want me to give away gift cards to dog stores because they got a dog. People want me to give away a gift card to somewhere else because they don't fish. People want me to give something else away because they say I don't fish, so I don't want worms. I don't want one of your T-shirts. I don't want none of that. So what? They don't want anything. So what am I? So that's what makes it bad. If somebody wins, way I look at it, if I'm giving away a certain thing and you don't want that, you shouldn't enter that contest. But or if I'm doing it in the live chat and say you have to be present that night.
I seen that.
It's just like me. There's a lot of people give out traps on their channels. And if I win them, what am I going to do with them? I don't trap. I'm just saying. There's nothing to trap around here. Where I live, my house is in the county down, but it's only a mile outside the city limits. And or not even a mile of city limits, just 4 blocks out of the city limits. So there's no place around here really to do anything. You can't hunt it. Or do anything. So you can't do nothing. If I wanted the traps, what am I going to do with them? If I put them back out and give them back out again, somebody's going to be mad for me even entering, and I ain't got no use for them. And the only other thing I can do is put them out the yard sale and sell them. And so I usually don't even enter those kind of contests. But I like to enter everything, but I don't know. I don't enter a lot of contests. I don't know if you can use the Cabela's gift cards at Bass Pro or not, or you have to use them at Cabela's. They're together, but I don't have a Cabela's. I only got a Bass Pro, so I had to order it through the mail or something because we don't have Cabela's in Florida.
No, we're not in Pennsylvania. We're not.
Hey.
Really?
I'm close to Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yeah, you can.
He's in Wheeling, West Virginia, across the Ohio River. Terrible. Awful. Boy, I'm going to get you. I'm going to put you on camera. You come up here. I'm going to put you on camera. You're a long ways off, Dave. Yeah, that's another thing the post office does. They go on the zip codes. If somebody lives, say, in California, which is a long ways from me, or my buddy Jimmy lives up in New Hampshire, it costs more to send them a shirt or a package because they go the further away the zip code is. If somebody's here in Florida or say Georgia, it would cost me less to ship it. If somebody's way off, it costs you more to ship that package. Plus, they go on the size, the weight, and the zip code. And you can't ship anything out of the country at all because it costs you a fortune. But if I have to ship something to California, it really costs me because it's further off. That's what my friend Catfish and Terry said. He said he sent out some packages. He said, "You saved me a lot of shipping being in Tennessee," he told one person. And of course, it wasn't too bad shipping it from Florida because I ain't that far from him. But when you got to ship it across the country, or like Arkansas or somewhere like that, it costs you a lot. Went to Kentucky on my summer road trip. So I'm going to be like Catfish and Terry. I'm going to say, I hope somebody wins this close so they save me on postage. I got a lot of people. Well, Virginia ain't too far away. I got some people went it. I got one friend for up in Vermont. I got some New Hampshire. And that's way up. It costs a lot to send up there. Massachusetts. Mm. I might not be able to do it if you don't get that. 'Cause I might not be able to.
What?
I don't have enough money to do it. Yes, you do.
You have to tell me later.
If you don't get that, I might not be able to. 'Cause I won't have enough.
Mm.
Now you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, rephrase me.
I don't fly. I don't like to fly. I never have. I never will. Now there's a thing. I wish plane tickets weren't so much. If I was rich, I'd give out a free flight to Florida and make Kevin Myers win it just on purpose, so he had to fly down here. I just put all Kevin. I'm acting like I'm putting everybody's name on there, but I put all Kevin Myers in the hat so they'd all be him, and then when I draw them out, it'd automatically be him.
Or Jake.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake.
Be sure to hit the thumbs up for Trap trying to get to 30 tonight. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Hey, it's
I'm
to see you
messing
guys.
around.
I'll go for it. You guys are my friends, and you always will be. So he said I would, if it was for you to see you guys, I'd go for it. He said, because you're my friend and you always will be. So yeah, I hope someday I'll make it down there. I only flew one time, and it scared me.
Oh, me too.
And my brother said,
To
"Don't worry about it. It'll
not
only be one big
Pennsylvania.
bang. You won't know it. It'll all be over." That didn't help anything.
Big
That's
bang.
the way he jokes. So.
Big bang.
And I flew from Ohio to Florida, and I flew into Orlando Airport on Delta, and I had to fly a little prop. I think it was two props or one prop. They had to fly because we got a small airport here, a little regional airport, and they flew me in. Most people don't do that. I flew right in on another little small plane, but you know that thing could have went down. And little planes go down too. I could have, and I think about that, and I was scared. Oh man.
I fly to Michigan.
He said that's what my uncle always called me, Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah, the old wrestler. Do you remember him, Francis? Or are you too young?
I thought I was too young.
I don't know what year he quit. It ain't been that long. You would have been born, I think, when he was still wrestling.
I was too young.
Yeah, but I don't think he quit. I don't know what year he quit, but he was wrestling. And you were born. I know he was still wrestling in the '90s and probably the early 2000s. He was still wrestling. So
I'm still young.
yeah, but he was wrestling when you were born. Oh man. Me and my brothers always wrestled each other. He's 4 years older than me, so I always got my butt kicked, lots of laughs. I'm the youngest one of the family.
I'm the baby of the family.
Me too. My sister said she was glad when I came along because she got tired of being called the baby. There was the big age difference between my dad and mom. Didn't think they were having any more kids. I wasn't expected to really. And I'll tell you what, my brothers and sisters are way older than me. There was a big age gap. My brother's not in good shape at all. He's got like 3 balloons on his heart, so he's not good. He's way up there though. My mom and dad didn't have kids for years. My mom was getting almost was too old to have kids almost when she had me. Because they had all those like when they were like 20 years old. My brothers and sisters, they had me when they was almost 40 or something like that. 40 something. But anyway, see, my oldest brother, he'll be 79 this year, my oldest brother. Like I said, there's a big gap. And my brother will be 79 this year. My sister will be, I think, 76. And my sister will be 76 in December, and my brother will be 79 in July.
Oh, you too, boy.
And I got another brother. I don't talk to him, but he's about 70, be 74, I think. So like I said, there's a big difference, but they're all up in their late 70s.
Max, you can't have both. Can't have both. Both buns. She can have one. One or another.
I missed out on a lot of years, Jake, not getting to do what I wanted to do. Never got to fish for several years, never got to do anything. My daddy sold his boat and stuff a few years before he got old, and he quit going, and everybody I dated, nobody went and never got to go, so I lost out on a lot of years of fishing, but I'm happy now, so.
Michigan's beautiful.
My
Yes,
chicken
I've
fly.
been
One
up
time I was
there.
flying, I was in a helicopter, I had the hospital because I was on fire and my back is on my fire.
Sorry to hear that, Kevin.
Well, how your back got on fire? What do you mean your back was on fire? Working as a coal miner, working 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. I'm feeling it now. Working in a coal mine. I used to hear a lot of them old coal mining songs. There's a lot of songs about the coal mines up there in Kentucky. I was one of the big coal mining states. Ebenezer, Kentucky, and
Excuse you.
yeah, they made a lot of country songs about the coal mines. One of a kind friend. Terrible. How come my button come off for Dave?
It won't bother you.
That sucks. I take your button off, Dave. Now it's back because you had 669. You should have 670 now. So I just put it back on. They took it off. I didn't. I don't know. Something told me to go check, and sure enough, you're one of the ones they took off. I was looking for chickens on your page. I didn't see none though. I'll be 41 next month. I feel like I'm 60 days. You got your military people, you do the right thing, and I have a cousin and he does the right thing. I thank him. Terrible. Terrible. Well, Trap, I have to share the love. Have a great night, brother. I ain't got many people on my notification list right now. It's pretty late. It's 12:30. I don't really have anybody going live on mine. It's pretty quiet on mine tonight. What is the night? Monday night? That might be a good night for me to go on. It seems pretty quiet on the internet. I need to make one Monday night, maybe one of my nights. Seems to have been a pretty decent night. I didn't get a lot of thumbs up, and I didn't get a lot of. I done good when I first came in. I had 19 people, and like I said, seems to be a good night. I don't see a bunch of other people on live, so it might be a good night for me to pick for one of my nights. It's not showing on mine, buddy. Not showing on mine.
What?
The Cody's on. It's not showing. I gotta check this out. And I gotta find out why it's not showing.
Yeah, Yeah, Cody's on.
Where? It's not showing me. What name's he under? Which name's he under, Francis? It's not showing me. It's not on my notifications. Good night, Dave. It's not on mine, Francis. I have no notification from him. Well, I got his bell on. It's not showing up for me. For you, bud, I got a flag in my heart flying high in the sky, and I'll pray for you guys and want you guys on this world, and you make it better for us. I don't know. Didn't give me no notifications, Francis, and I've got the bell on. It didn't give me nothing. It says PO me because I don't even want my friends that are even on. I wouldn't thought he would have went on since I'm on. Just saying.
It'd be in the 70s. 70s. Come in the 70s. It's in the 70s.
It's hot down here, Kevin. It's today. It's been about 85 every day when it gets up in the weather in the afternoon. We're down to 2 people, Francis. Like who's the other person besides Kevin still in here? Who's the other person besides Kevin that's in here? I ain't gonna tell me who the other person is. If I could find out who else was in here, I'd say I'll just close down and we'll go to Cody's, but I don't know who the other person is. I don't want to go do a raid and bring everybody in here if there's somebody else hanging in here, then I could go over there and raid Cody, but we'd have to have more than one person because that ain't going to even be worth it. Anybody else in here that would like to go over and raid somebody besides Kevin? Is anybody else in here? I guess I ain't gonna get nobody else to talk but you, Kevin. I wanted to see if everybody wanted to go over and raid somebody, but I don't know who's in here, so.
Let's go raid Cody.
Well, I ain't got nobody in here. Kevin's the only one talking. I was down to 2 people and it's showing 4, but I gotta find out if there's anybody in here who wants to go raid somebody because there's nobody talking. I can't raid somebody with one person in my chat. I try doing a little bit more longer. I know it's my snooze pretty soon, and I'm at 9 hour bird, so I stay up as long as I can till my body shuts down on me. I'm just trying to figure out who else is in here. I'm in here. Okay, Bass and Bake said okay. Well, I lost one. Do y'all want to go raid Cody? Does everybody want to go raid Cody? If you do, I'll shut down. We can go raid Cody. Okay, let me put the link in here. And we'll say Rattle Trap Raid. And I'm going to close down, I guess. Might hang on for a minute, but we'll all go over there. Okay. There's the link. Cody Paul Raid, Rattle Trap Raid. Claim Rattle Trap sent you. There's a link. Y'all go there and see my buddy Cody Paul. Go over there for me, Kevin, if you would, please. Say Rattle Trap Raid, Bass and Banks. Let me shut my sound off for a minute so I can hear what he's saying. Oh, I gotta go over here to do that. Gotta mute Okay, if y'all go over there, make sure you don't forget to say Rattle Trap Raid now. You go to Cody Paul's CP Grand Outdoors. Make sure you say Rattle Trap Raid. If you just go in, he won't know if you don't say anything.
Max.
Okay, I've got 4 people in here, 3 people yet. I want to sign off, y'all. Make sure you go to that link. Make sure you do say Rattle Trap Raid when you go in. Some people go in and don't say anything. They don't know where you came from if you don't tell them. I want to make sure they know I sent you. Well, I'll catch you all later. Y'all have a good night. Good night, everybody.